Fantasy 16 came out of nowhere. Manny was telling me, hey, he showed me the tweet. Oh, Final Fantasy 16 might get unveiled at the showcase. I'm like, I don't know.
And that's what they opened.
That's why I denied it. I sent him like a exclamation point, like, if they do that, that'd be hype. I was like, if they do that, that's interesting. But I'm like, nah, it's too early. They won't do it. And then that's the first thing they freaking show us, and the showcase.
What a jaw dropper.
Me and Gian, we were like, I don't know what the fuck this is, but I'm pretty sure this is Final Fantasy.
Yeah, because I saw the chocobos and I saw the aesthetics. I'm like, oh yeah, this is Final Fantasy. But what is this? A spinoff? Is it like a new expansion to 14? But I'm like, no, that can't be, because Stormblood came out like last year, I think.
No, You know how I knew it was a Final Fantasy game? When they showed the combat of him fighting that big like giant flower thing. That's been in
Marlboro,
I
don't
know how many Final Fantasy.
He's been in every single one.
Every single one. I saw the chocobos in the beginning. I'm like, wait, that's a chocobo. And then I saw the Marlboro. I was like, yeah, this is Final Fantasy.
Yeah, the Marlboro, the one who has that breath attack that inflicts every single status on you in the game. I'm like, yeah, whatever, die.
But as soon as I saw that, I was like, okay, this is Final Fantasy, but what is it? Because I was saying, it looks like 14. What's going on? This is like what is this? 14 and like what? I was like, what the heck is going on? And then you see Ifrit, you see Shiva and the Titan. I was just like, what is going on? And I was like, this is so cool. And they had the medieval fantasy going on. I was like, okay, so it's old school Final Fantasy. What is this? Final Fantasy 1 remake? What's going on?
I think that's what I liked about it. I like kind of the dark tone of it.
Right.
Yeah.
And
that's one thing I noticed.
I don't know if you guys noticed, but there was blood.
On the kid's face.
Yeah, you don't think it's going to be mature.
Some dude got his head cut off in front of the kid and said, okay, this game is dark.
Could you imagine if this game goes M for mature?
Oh.
Because that's the first time. Actually, I think Type 0 is M for mature, so it's not unusual for Final Fantasy to go M.
But how long ago did Type 0 come out?
Which version are we talking about?
Well, I know they made one for I think it was for PSP.
That's the first ever version of it. It came first to PSP as Type 0.
And then they came to PS4.
And then for some reason it came to PS4, but not PS3 or Vita. Cowards.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry.
I was about to say, sounds like you're not happy about that, G.
Yeah, because it's a PSP game. Why the fuck is it a PS4 game? Anyway, I don't know if, Hector, you listened to one of the last episodes, but...
I've listened to all of them.
I was a fan of the Vita, and Manny said, I feel sorry for you. Yeah, I bought a Vita.
Gian, I bought a Vita.
Hey, Vita Island, baby.
Did I try to buy it from you?
Yeah, you did, and I had already gotten rid of it.
This guy's trying to scam his brother here.
Okay, don't make me sound like I'm an asshole.
All right, enough about dead consoles. About wasted potential.
Okay, good point.
But yeah, Type 0 came to PS4, and I want to say it was M for mature. I could get up from my desk and look at it, but I don't feel like getting up. But I'm pretty sure it was M for mature, and
it was ready M for mature. I'm looking at it right now.
All right, good. Thank you, Manny. So like I said, it's not unusual for Final Fantasy to go M, but for a main numbered title, that's huge. Mm-hmm. Just as huge when Arkham Knight's rating got revealed. That one was M for mature, and everyone was shocked.
Yeah.
But it goes to show you that that they don't want to hold back, that they want to tell a very personal, deep, mature story, and I'm all for it.
And Hector?
Yes?
You probably agree with me since you're also a fan of the series. Is it just me, or was I getting a few things of Game of Thrones here?
Oh, definitely.
Think about it.
Didn't you pledge your hand to us, to our house?
Yeah.
I'm like, wait.
You're
a Game of Thrones commercial or something?
and
Game of Thrones game.
And then you're protecting the kid.
Yes.
I'm basically the Hound.
Hey.
I'm not complaining.
The summons just look. I have no words to describe it. When Ilford popped up on that screen, I'm like, oh my god.
I can only imagine how Bahamut's gonna look, because you know he's gonna be in the game.
Oh, Bahamut, yeah. I was looking at Ifrit, and he looks really cool, but once you get close, he kind of looks rough. I don't know if you guys noticed that scene when he gets a little close up on the face.
Well, on the zoom in, yeah.
Yeah, like his mouth, I'm like, ooh, that looks kind of rough.
But the first time he came out, I thought it was this dude for Killer Instinct.
I forgot his name.
Cinder.
There you go. I was like, it starts with a C.
The red guy.
Is they doing a crossover Killer Instinct? I don't know about
Killer Instinct cross Final Fantasy. What?
That's
This is how we get Tifa in a fighting game. I'm down.
Tifa's gonna be in a fighting game. It has to be Tekken.
It has to be Tekken. Yeah, has to be.
For sure.
If Noctis is in Tekken, Tifa can be in Tekken. Come on, she has to be. But back to the actual game. I think it looks really good, and I'm just shocked how far along it looks like it's been. Like, it looks like, I'm not saying it looks ready to go, but I'm saying like it looks like they've been working on this for a while.
Oh yeah, I read something earlier today that it says it was supposed to be scheduled coming on the PC as well, but then they changed it to PS5 exclusive.
I think it was just they were talking about, a lot of trailers had mistakes about the not messaging, but they were talking about the console release. Like for Demon's Souls, for example, they were saying, hey, it's only on PS5, but it's also coming to consoles later and PC. No, it's a straight up PS5 exclusive. It was like a human error. That messaging was not supposed to be there, and it looks like Square is kind of backtracking on Final Fantasy 16 on PC. But that doesn't rule out it is coming to PC, just not now.
Yeah.
Like, because it was suggesting that it's coming PC and PS5 date to date, like at the same time. But it looks like they just want to focus on the PS5 version, and once that's done, work out the kinks, maybe whatever problems people are reporting or whatever. It's like, hey, I'm not saying that we're testing the game for them, but I mean, sometimes that's just the case. But yeah, they can probably, take a look back. Hey, what did people like? What did people didn't like? What kind of content do we want to see as like DLC? And they can add it to the PC version. And because that's what 15 did. 15 came out like what, a year or two after the original.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it came to PC, and it was like probably the best version you'll ever play of the game. And I feel like that's what's gonna happen to Final Fantasy 16. It's gonna come out maybe a year or two after it releases, and it'll be the best version you'll ever play.
Yeah, because
and whenever the Xbox version comes out, if at all.
It's gonna come out. First bunch out there, I could see it coming out.
Not for a while, because I think Sony's playing hardball with Final Fantasy 16 as an exclusive for a while.
Touche.
Yeah, because look at what they're doing with 7.
Yeah, look, and this guy, the one who worked on Final Fantasy 14, Yoshida, he made it no. It's gonna be on Sony for a good while. Okay, yeah. He's been trying to get Microsoft to play with 14, and Microsoft's not having it supposedly.
So what happened? I don't think Yoshida was.
Yoshida was trying to basically have Microsoft being the host Final Fantasy Online thing, but I guess this is just a rumor that Microsoft basically just said, well, Final Fantasy 14 is not our thing, so Yoshida basically just, okay, whatever, bye. Y'all want to be like that.
So they were like, yeah, I don't think that's a good fit for our audience or whatever.
Yeah, so, and Yoshida was like, okay, whatever, I tried.
Yet you wanted to make Scalebound? Okay.
Ooh. Yeah, she didn't know what it hurts, but that is true.
Y'all wanted to make Scalebound, and Final Fantasy 14 is not too far off from it. Like, it's Japanese as hell, action packed. Like, okay, whatever. Okay, Phil. Okay, I'm not sure it's Phil's fault, but
yeah, I was about to say, I'm pretty sure that wasn't Phil's fault.
No, Phil was like, yeah, bring it in, bring in all the games. But
bring in all the games.
Yeah, but I think it was somebody being ignorant, I guess. I don't know.